Hi there, I'm Nadia from Training Mats and welcome to my channel. Just thought I'd introduce myself before we kick off some training. I've trained hundreds of dogs and puppies just like yours. Using positive reinforcement training methods, we've got training right. Grab yourself a nice comfy chair, make yourself a large coffee, and let's get started watching some videos. Teaching touch. Why do we teach a dog to touch? Mouthing is always a question I'm asked about whilst running puppy preschool classes. Dogs love to investigate, explore, play and communicate via their mouths. So naturally, this is how they're going to attempt to interact with us as well. Along with these innate canine instincts, a puppy begins to teeth anywhere from 10 to 12 weeks, which can lead to an increase in any form of mouthing behaviour in an attempt to provide them much needed pain relief. It's your job to teach them a better way to interact with us and play. Use things such as tug, fetch, touch. Train them to sit for attention, affection and praise instead of jumping up or biting or hanging onto your clothing. Offer your puppy lots of opportunities to mouth and chew appropriate items such as Kongs, cardboard boxes to rip apart, toys, or teach them touch. Target training touch is a great tool to use in an alternate behaviour to teach instead of mouthing. It allows your dog to engage in tactile interaction with you by targeting the palm of your hand with its nose. Let's have a look at the next videos to see how we break this down. So what do you need to teach touch? You need a marker. What is a marker? A marker tells your dog at an exact moment that they've done the right thing. A marker can be the sound of your voice, a good or a yes, or the sound, a sound of a clicker. You mark immediately a good or yes when your dog demonstrates the movement or behaviour you're looking for. Immediately after that, you give your dog a treat or provide its favourite reinforcer. Your dog will learn that the sound of the marker promises good things and you will be able to communicate what exact behaviour they are getting paid for. Find a food or treat that your dog loves to eat. And lastly, start training with minimal distraction in an area in your home. Let's break it down. When your dog is looking at you, say its name, say touch, hold out your hand as a flat palm, nice and close to your dog's face. And when your dog touches your hand with its nose, mark with a good or a yes and give it a reward. You should do this several times to make sure your dog understands what it is you're asking for it before you start to increase the criteria. In the next video, I've increased the criteria by asking the dog to touch not one hand, but two hands, before offering it a yes and then issuing it with a reward. Once your dog seems to have the hang of touch, gradually make it more challenging by adding one at a time. Duration. Wait longer and longer before you reward the dog for touching your palm. Distance. Start adding some distance. Get your dog to work for that touch. And distraction. Take it outside. Use it for recall. If your dog loves touch, why not use it to your advantage? Anyway, check it out, have a go, have some fun. That's what dog training is all about. Remember, just be consistent and practice. That will make everything perfect. With that being said, there's a couple don'ts. Don't hold your hand too far away from your dog's face to start. Don't set your dog up to fail. Don't teach your dog in a distracting environment. Don't train when you're not in the mood. And don't continuously repeat the word touch. Just say it once and wait for your dog to respond. So that sounded like a lot of don'ts. So what should you do? Keep your training session short, 5 to 10 minutes max. Ensure that you place your hand in the correct position. Make sure that your dog understands what you're asking. Be clear and consistent. Set your dog up for success with minimal distractions. Be patient. Take your time and most importantly, have fun.